Morning, guys. Update on what's going on with me and my life in Sweden. So I woke up this morning and I'm like so nervous now, like I literally feel like being sick. You know what, I want you guys to join me in this journey, because there may be some of you that are looking to relocate to Sweden, so it would be nice to get first-hand experience from someone like me, right? So if you're new to my channel, my name is Sasha. Welcome to Lindbergz channel, and if you're a regular watcher, thank you for supporting an upcoming content creator like myself. I have been so petrified to open my email because I have been waiting for the call for SFI, Swedish for Immigrants, because I've been struggling to learn Swedish, guys. I need to learn how to speak the language, because I can't keep answering the phone and keep saying, sorry, I do not speak Swedish. And my husband has been going on and on and on, call them. When I actually applied the first time for the SFI, it was actually very, very quick. They emailed me to say, you can start. Guys, I was sweating. I was petrified. I just started physiotherapy to help with my lower back ache. I had to tell them that I was just starting physiotherapy and I needed time to at least see if my pain would subside. But unfortunately, my pain hasn't, and I did stop physiotherapy because the thought of even just going there was just, I was so anxious, I was sweating, I was in so much pain and stuff like that. So I just didn't bother going. After, I think it was 3 months later, I stopped going, or 4 months later, I can't really remember. So since then, my husband was like, you need to put yourself back on the waiting list for the SFI. And I said, oh, let's wait till after my birthday. And then after my birthday, I was like, let's wait till after Christmas. And then after Christmas, I was like, oh, it's still winter. I was making excuses and excuses. And January, we're in May now, so January, my husband put me back on the list. He literally messaged them without even telling me. Unfortunately, he kind of like nagged again last week, and he was like, no, you've got to start it. You've got to start going out. You feel better when you start going out, because right now you're nervous about going out because of the pain. You know, hopefully when you start going out every day, then, you know, you would forget that you have lower back pain and stuff like that. So this morning, I was just minding my own business. I wasn't expecting message to my Gmail account because I didn't know if my husband has actually put it in or updated it or given it to them or whatever. And I just checked and they were like, you know, if you would like to start your SFI on the 27th of May, like now I feel like being sick, guys. I'm meant to be excited because I need to learn the language. If I don't accept it, then I'll be back on the waiting list for SFI, so I have to just answer it. So even before I even messaged my husband, I just wrote to them. I said, yes, sure, of course. I was like, yeah, brilliant news. But the distance to the SFI isn't far. Like on a normal day, if I was strong, then it will probably take me 10 minutes. Bearing in mind, I used to walk 40 minutes to places, 1 hour and back. I used to go back as well. I didn't used to like taking the bus because I'm like, the thought of spending that money on a bus. Even I remember sometimes when it's raining and you will see me legging it. I call it legging it. I leg it to walk and stuff like that. And I rather be wet than for me to take that bus. I'm so economical when it comes to that. One option is I go with my husband. I go super early. I guess they says in Sweden it's rude to be late, right? And knowing me and my African time, I'm bound to be late. The one thing you don't do in Sweden is show up late. If you're Swedish, you can leave a comment and let me know, is it better to be 40 minutes early, because that way I can catch a ride with my husband. So, and the second option is to use my walking stick. But if I do use my walking stick, it means I won't be able to use my phone to vlog, because I really want you guys to come along with me on my journey with the SFI, because I think that will be a very good way for me to learn the language, is when I take you guys on that journey. And if I'm allowed to vlog in there, good. If I'm not allowed to vlog in class, then after class I can come out and give you guys a lowdown of what I was taught, and then that way it can stick to my head. I don't know if some of you can relate to this. So I'm one of those people that I do like to cram. I cram a lot. Like when I was in school, I could cram my whole textbook. When I did exams or whatever, I would cram. So the best way for me to cram is after I finish cramming, I like to like say it out loud. So when I say it out loud, when I talk to myself about it, then it sticks in my head as well. English is my first language, but I am rubbish at speaking English. Like my accent and everything. Sometimes when I say certain things, my friends or people that know me, they just start laughing because they don't understand what I'm saying. So even though English is my first language, I'm not really good at it. So you can imagine learning Swedish language. Can you imagine me speaking? In Nigeria, we have, I think, 380 languages. So, but we have 3 major tribes. So the Igbos, the Hausas, and the Yorubas. So I'm from the Igbo tribe, and we have our Igbo language that we speak. But for the life of me, I cannot speak Igbo properly. So when I'm speaking Igbo, I tend to mix it with English. I tend to mix it with all sorts. And to be honest, the only people that understand me are my siblings and my parents. Because when we were growing up, my dad especially, my husband is just saying amazing news starts 8 o'clock. When we were growing up, my papa never used to speak Igbo to us. It still doesn't speak Igbo to us. So sometimes when we are speaking Igbo to him, broken Igbo, he replies in English. So it's my mom that actually would like speak Igbo back, but she knows that my own Igbo is just, ugh. You can imagine, I struggle with English language, that is my first language. I struggle with Pidgin English, that is my second language. I struggle with Igbo language, that is my third language or third language. And now I want to learn Swedish. How am I going to understand Swedish? If I actually understand Swedish, I will buy my teacher a big bouquet of flowers. Seriously, I don't know who she is yet, but if this lady makes me speak Swedish, I will celebrate her, because she will be the most amazing creature on earth, because I struggle with languages. So that's my update. Is there anyone that's learned SFI? How long did it take you to be fluent in Swedish? And do you have any tips for someone like me that is about to start in 3 days time? You can please leave me a comment and let's learn together. So are you even learning? Have you already started? Can you give me tips on what I should expect for Monday the 27th? Leave me a comment, and that's why I'm making this video, guys. I want you guys to come along with me. I want to learn with you guys, and I want to also try and share my wisdom or whatever I've learned to the ones that will be coming to learn SFI in the future. So that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on my next video.